Well, breaking fuck the news. Israeli cybersecurity co-founder says it's time to limit the First Amendment. It's time for the government to take full control over social media and what people say on social media. And guess what? I got the video of it because it was live, broadcasted live.
It's difficult to hear, but it's time to limit the First Amendment in order to protect it. And quickly before it's too late.
What do you mean?
I mean that we need to control the platforms, all the social platforms. We need to stack rank the authenticity of every person that expresses themselves online and take control over what they are saying based on that ranking.
The
government should
social media.
Yeah.
The government should have full and utter control of social media. And the First Amendment should be limited. Hell, the United States of Israel, of America.
All right, Shalom. I want to start off.
Alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakwadash. Yahweh to this world ignorantly calls God. Yahweh Shai to this world ignorantly calls Jesus. Bashim means in the name, Rakah means spirit, and Kodash means holy. And that's all in the Paleo Hebrew. I also want to give double honors to the elder bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. And today's video, I wanted to go into how the famine of the word is fastly approaching. And I saw a couple clips before that one that the brother put up. And another one was, another brother was showing how YouTube is editing our videos with AI. And he had proof. Okay, he showed a video that another brother made originally in Spanish. And when you go on it, you know, it has been changed to English, and they put AI voice in English, completely butchering everything. Without his permission, without his consent, they did that to his video. So, you know, this is all a means to ultimately censor what is being said and censor, you know, the truth, the gospel, the word. And yeah, and we're seeing it happen. You know, literally that Israeli person talking about, yeah, we need to limit the First Amendment, which is free speech. Yeah, we need to limit that. And that we have to watch what people say and limit that. And whatever the government says, that's what you can say. That's full control. And we've been telling you people that this is coming down the pipeline. But the world is asleep. A lot of people don't even care. You know, they're focused on the latest basketball, soccer, hockey game. You know, just lost in the world, but you know, it says that as in the days of Noah, so shall it be, you know, in the coming of the Son of Man. So we're seeing the same thing play out of everybody partying and drinking, giving in marriage. And they knew not until the flood came. It's going to be the same thing, but they knew not until the fire comes. So let's go into the prophecy of how the famine of the word and how eventually this word, it will be illegal to speak. You know, words like this, anything when it comes to religion, the Bible, because it's going to be viewed as hate speech. But Amos chapter 8 and verse 11, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Okay, and that's going into a worldwide collapse of this word going out, because it will be illegal. Okay, people are going to call a prophesying or going to the prophecies as anti-Semitic, as hate speech. Okay, they're going to start putting labels on us, you know, calling us terrorists, because of what we speak about, you know, speaking about how this kingdom is going to be destroyed by nuclear missiles and how, you know, a future king is coming, right? In the eyes of America, of this government, the elites, that's sedition. You know, that's you plotting to come against this place. And, you know, they're going to use all types of things to point that narrative. You know, we already see how AI is so advanced that they can make AI videos of you, AI sounds of you, saying things and doing things that is not even true at all. And it's gotten to the point where we've seen videos online that you don't even know are AI. That's how far AI is. So imagine what the government has, what the latest thing is. It's indistinguishable. So we're entering times when the scriptures say that the devil shall come down with great wrath. Revelations 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Right, so they're really going to start pushing their agendas faster and faster, because when you go into, their whole deadline on this is 2030. The whole deadline for all their plans is 2030, and we're in 2026. So these next 4 years are about to be something else. Okay, we're about to see a technology. We're about to see things just go crazy, right? Because they have to bring in that chaos in order to bring in the order, which is the NWO, the technocracy, the chip, the 6G, all of that. But first they got to bring in the chaos. And, we're seeing it. We're seeing it slowly but surely. We're seeing it. We're seeing the beginning of the snowball effect. Let's go to Revelation chapter 3 and Revelation chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. Ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. Right? And that goes into being persecuted. Okay, people coming after you for your beliefs, just what you believe in. Here it is. You don't got to harm nobody. You don't got to do any of that. But just what you believe in, what you say, that's enough of a threat to lock you up. And we saw an example of this over there in Europe when I forgot exactly what riot there was going on. There's a specific riot, maybe like a year ago. And they were locking people up for what they were saying on the internet, on Twitter. They were going to their houses and locking them up because it was considered spreading hate. So you think that all that from Europe, all that they're doing over there with the social credit system from China is not going to come over here? It is. And if you don't got Yahweh Shem Yahushai, you're cooked. Or you're cooked, because the only way out of this is Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, money is not going to get you out of this. Nothing material is going to get you out of this. Only Yahweh Shem Yahushai. So I'll end it with this. Habakkuk chapter 2, oldie but a goodie. Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. We're seeing the vision speaking. It's happening exactly as it's being written. Okay, it's not lying. And though it feels like it's taking a long time, just wait, because it's 100% going to happen. And we're seeing how it's not even taking a long time no more. Okay, things are starting to speed up. And like I said, there's a certain point where there's no going back. It's called the snowball effect. There's a certain point where that snowball is so heavy where it's inevitable it's going to keep rolling down the hill until the eventual big crash. So that's the point we're in right now. And the whole thing with Trump, Venezuela, and all that, it's only going to intensify things. But with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushua B'Hashem Rakakodash. And double honors to the other bishops and apostles of Great Millstone that taught me this truth. Shalom to you, Shalom.